guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today I want to look at the Worldwide Chaos category. This is a team that I actually never got a chance. I like doing sort of these videos evaluating categories. So, you know, typically a lot of times I'll revisit categories later on in the future, but even when they're first introduced into the game, I like to do a video like covering the category, seeing how strong it is, and then we talk about the future prospects for what the category might have looked like. I actually never got around to doing this because this category was introduced along with the tech androids, and that was right when I got knee surgery, so I was a little bit slow on getting a lot of stuff done right around that time, right? Now this category, as of right now, this category is complete shit. This is a terrible team. It was not helped that this is the final... No, this is not the... There was one more category introduced into the game after this, before the 7th anniversary. But this was one of the last categories introduced into the game before the 7th anniversary actually took hold. In which point, these leader skills of double... You know, well, okay, they have a full 170% across the board, but... like, these types of leader skills, for the most part, are kind of, like, not really as impressive. This is fine. I actually don't mind a full 170% lead, but I think that the androids are not really a great leader, right? Using two of them can be a bit troublesome, and Future and Worldwide Chaos as kind of a combo, I'm not so much of a fan of it. One of the reasons is sort of the weakness of this category right now, right? Like, if we kind of look at this, just look at this screen. What are the top tier units? Like a unit that is top tier. LR Physical Cell in the top row. Might be the only one I would say. Maybe you could say Bootanks. I wouldn't say Int Cell is top tier. The second row, none of them top tier. The third row, we have two characters, Tech Androids and AGL Cell. Really, really top tier. Fourth row, no top tier characters. Fifth row, no top tier characters. Sixth row, we have STR Kid Buu, who is very good. And the seventh row, we have Second Form Cell. But for the most part, if you look at this category team, it is just aged at this point. This is not... All of these characters are just pretty much, like, not really too good. A lot of the Majin Buus are not really in a great spot. We need a new Buuhan, but I think we will get a new Buuhan. Buuhan does so many attacks against Super Vegito. There's so many animations for them to take from. We have LR Buuhan right here. Buuhan's 12-key super attack is from filler against base Vegito, and then Buuhan's 18-key super attack is when he's fighting Goku and Vegeta. Before, we don't even have Buuhan's attacks against Super Vegito in good animations yet, right? So, Buuhan will get a substantial character. Perfect Cell at the moment, this version of Cell. This version of Cell right here. This version of Cell does not have a good unit in the game right now. These cells are all fodder. I think the LR Cell, like, he could be okay in some spots, but, like, these guys are just, like, trash at the moment. These Perfect Cells. So, like, we need a new Perfect Cell. Demon King Piccolo is, I would probably argue, one of the very most deserving characters to get a Dokkan Fest event that does not have one. Demon King Piccolo. So, like, he is definitely going to be right up there. Then we get to the Goku Black arc. Goku Black... LR Goku Black and Zamasu, Merge Zamasu. The fact that Merge Zamasu does not have an LR is very baffling to me. This is a character that deserves an LR more than almost anything. I mean, would we say that this guy deserves an LR over Ultimate Gohan? I would probably say so. I think I would. I mean, maybe not Ultimate Gohan from the new Dragon Ball Super Superhero movie, but I think Merge Zamasu is LR worthy. It's very weird that he has not gotten one up to this point, right? This character, very mysteriously, they have passed over this character for an easy A now. Like, it's, like, very obvious that they're saving this, presumably for some major future-centric celebration. We have not really gotten characters from this arc very often, because when, you know, this arc, the future arc was first on TV, right, on Dragon Ball Super, Dokkan was, you know, doing good at the time. They were spamming the shit out of these characters. Like, because Rose Goku Black is a huge, hype, popular character for them to sell. They were spamming him and Vegito Blue during that time. And then they really went away from it. Like, besides, you know, the 5th anniversary, but that was mainly Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue, although we did have LR Rose in there. they haven't really gone back to the future arc very often. And I think that's going to change at some point soon. This guy could get an easy A and be crazy. This unit is going to get an easy A and be crazy. This guy could get an easy A and be crazy, right? This guy's easy A could be okay. This guy's easy A could be interesting. This guy's easy A could be interesting, right? So this is a team with a lot of potential. It really is. It's just there is quite a few characters that are really good here, but I see the future being bright for this team. All of these, like, Majin Buus and Cells and stuff like that, Goku Black, like, we could get a really, really good sort of team, I think, constructed from this at some point. But, you know, we will see what the future holds. So, let's just do a quick run with the Worldwide Chaos team. Right now, not really too impressive, but in the future, I think this definitely could potentially, like, on some 200% lead, like, Worldwide Chaos combined with, like, Transformation Boost or something like that could be very interesting in the future. You never know. Alright, guys, we'll go ahead and jump into a stage with the Worldwide Chaos team kind of like this, and, you know, we'll talk about some of the powerful units. Now, when this category team came out, you know, prior to the 7th anniversary and prior to the Golden Week celebration, we did not have access. Like, the 2 cells are really crazy. You know, if I had done this video back in December, it is funny. Oh, we could pop... Yeah, we're fighting a Majin Buu Saga enemy. So we could do Kid Buu's active skill right away. Let's do that. Let's do Kid Buu's active skill right away and get the extra power. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go. So now Kid Buu is going to be quite a bit more effective with him getting that active skill, like, you know, utilized already. Perfect, perfect. That's going to be nice. Now, the tech androids are not really going to work well on this team. Again, they don't work well on the Worldwide Chaos category. The thing that's really kind of bizarre to me is that androids 19 and 20 are not on Worldwide Chaos. I guess, like, the thinking there is that they only attacked one city before the Z Fighters kind of, like, stomped them out. But, I mean, I feel like 19 and 20 could have potentially been added to Worldwide Chaos. You know, I do. It's a little weird, right? Like, I get it, I suppose, but I do feel like those characters, 19 and 20, very easily could have been added to the category team, right? And that would have helped out 17 and 18, because 17 and 18, they're the only, like, straight android character like that on the team. You know, I feel like Super 17, Hellfighter 17, and stuff like that, those characters, actually, now that I think about it, they could have made it too. I'll push off Buu. Yeah, we'll push off Buu tanks right here. I'm gonna do a couple of rotations. I'm probably gonna do a Majin Buu rotation where we'll have Buuhan and Kid Buu together. And then I think we'll have another rotation where we have the cells together, right? Is probably what I'm doing. And I'll probably have Rose floating as kind of like a support type unit. And then we'll also have probably the 2 tech androids floating as well. But if I had done this video back in, you know, the end of November, the start of December, when this category team sort of came out, I definitely would have been talking about, like, we still need to get a transforming cell added into the game, right? The animations of him absorbing 17 and 18, but now, of course, we have since gotten that. I think that, you know, again, Goku Black is a character that he has so many fights, does so many attacks, that I think they could get, like, a very nasty version of Goku Black added into the game. I want to get a support memory in here just for fun. Here's the... Oh my god! Whis. Yeah, dude, Whis. Whis is ridiculous. Dude, you see the way he just slurps that down? Like, holy hell. That boy Whis, man. That's crazy. That's... you know, it's like, they have, like, you're looking up, you know, trying to find Dragon Ball superhero on Pornhub or something like that. You get the Whis support memory. That's what's gonna come up, man. Alright, we'll let Kid Buu... Once Kid Buu gets a couple of attacks in, he will really round into shape. Kid Buu is a substantially powerful unit. I think there's a lot of characters in the game that people, like, want 200% leader skills for that will certainly be better. But they will not, like, I don't know, fundamentally change as a unit, right? Like, Namek Goku, you know, does not become, like, a top 5 unit in the game contender if like the best unit in the game comes out that shares like 5 links with him that Namagoku has a 200% leader skill on. That would certainly help Namagoku a lot, but he doesn't like ascend to that level. I think, to me, Kid Buu is more of a character like that, right? Where if we had a Dokkan Fest Buuhan who would drop, you know, share 5 out of 7 links along with Kid Buu, and then he was a 200% lead for Kid Buu as well, I think that would propel Kid Buu very, very, very high up, right? I think LR Janemba is a character who, you know, you give him a 200% leader skill and he is going to get a lot crazier. To me, it's weird. I feel like I've seen a lot of praise for LR Janemba, but like there are a lot of dummies out there who pretend like LR Janemba is just bad. Dude, I don't know. Hey, listen, Ki Blast Nullification is good, okay? So many bosses in this game are rocking Ki Blast Nullification. So you could do some real filthy, nasty work with Ki Blast Nullification. This is kind of annoying, Supreme Kai right here. I actually... Damn it. This is very annoying because I want Buuhan. I can. There we go. We get the 18 key super attack for Buuhan. I will not use the android's Ghost Usher quite yet. So one thing about running the androids team, though, the thing is that especially running the androids as floaters, it can be very peculiar, hard to do, where we can get the androids, you know, all the tech orbs that they need. But having 2 of their Ghost Usher ability available is going to be very, very powerful, right? Because they can just kill the enemy's turn if the enemy is whatchamacallit, above 35% HP, so that will be very, very helpful. I would like, you know what I guess they could do as well is they could give us an individual future Android 17 and future Android 18 as like really powerful units. I think them together, to me, them together as a Dokkan Fest makes sense. I think that's a character worthy of being a Dokkan Fest. 17 and 18 together, future 17 and 18. I don't know about individually. Maybe they could drop future 17 and 18 as like very powerful banner units for some celebration in the future, right? I think that could be a good thing they could do. But that would help out this 17 and 18 and like a bunch of these teams if that would be a thing that would actually happen, right? I think this is a perfect turn to actually make use out of the android's Ghost Usher. Let's do it.
もう一気に終わらせちゃおうよ17号慌てるなよもっとじっくりやろうぜあっさり全滅させてしまったんじゃ俺たちの楽しみはなくなってしまうんだぞ
There we go. Okay, so now Vegito gets no turn. You gotta love it. Such a beautiful ability to just slap him with, nope, you're not attacking on this turn. And now we can just continue building up with Buuhan, continue building up with Kid Buu. I might transform into Buuhan on our next turn. We'll see, we'll see. Because I do want you to remember that Kid Buu will get a massive jump in power when we transform with Buuhan as well. Because then, you know, Buu-Tanks does not have big bad bosses, but Buuhan does have big bad bosses. So that would be an extra 25% attack and defense that Kid Buu would have. I think that's another issue with the androids, by the way, is that they're leading a team of big bad bosses characters, right? Goku Black, Merge Zamasu, all the cells, most of the Boos. All are big bad bosses characters, and then the androids do not have it. That hurts them on the team, right? So like that's another sort of factor to think about, right? When talking about the androids, as much as I adore this android unit, I would probably argue them as actually the best unit on the team right now. The team we're running, I think the androids are probably the best unit on this team, but they're not a good leader. No way. No way would I ever just like lie and say I think they're an amazing leader. No way. Let's do this. Vegito. I think this Vegito does his 18. Does he do his 8? Yeah, he does his 18 key super attack. That's it right there. Okay, okay. Because the androids would not be able to nullify this. Remember that the androids can nullify key-based super attacks, but neither that Vegito or the Gogeta, which is the last phase of this fight. Neither of them actually, I think, do key-based super attacks. So this is a fight we jumped into where there's not really key-based super attacks for us to avoid. But I haven't done this stage in quite a long time. Cell could go ahead and just incinerate Vegito right here. He could just double or he just does one super. Okay. Because Cell could have easily triple supered and we could have one-turned Vegito, right? One-turned, like, both phases of Vegito instantaneously would have been really, really funny right there. I think we'll go ahead and transform into Buhan now. And let Buhan slap up this Vegito right here. I think now is a perfect time to go ahead and do this.
これはいい。前よりさらにパワーアップしてしまったぞ。すぐ楽にしてやる。ほんの少し苦しむだけだ。
Alright, perfect. So now we have Big Bad Bosses activated. Yeah, so now Kid Buu, 458,000. Buhan at 363, not bad. So these last couple of phases right here are going to go by very, very fast with some of these powerful characters. Oh my god. We could have AGL Cell get the Dokkan attack on this next turn. Yeah, this is GG. Say night-night. Say goodbye. Because AGL Cell with the Dokkan attack is going to, like, one-shot, I think, this final phase of Gogeta. So, let me know what you guys are thinking about the Worldwide Chaos team. I think right now the team is really quite bad. I don't like the androids as the leader of the team as much as I love that character. I think they're very good. But I think in the future, this team could be very, very powerful. Easily. I think we could easily get like a lot of good Merge Zamasus, Goku Blacks, a lot of characters like that would make this team devastating. And of course, we're now in the 200% leader skill meta. So, you know, Worldwide Chaos could be interesting as like a one of the two 170% leader skills that a character could bring. I think that would be a really interesting one. I basically could probably just sign off right here. I bet you Cell is going to finish this Gogeta off. I mean, if he does even 2 super attacks, I don't think Gogeta is going to survive the turn. They made this Cell very, very powerful. So, let me know what you guys... Yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the Worldwide Chaos team. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.